Hello everyone, I am Alisa Endah Putri Wardhana, number of student 227034, majoring in English department. In this section, I will tell you three novels. The first is The Hunger Games, the second is Everything Everything, and the last is Lord of the Flies. We enter the first story, The Hunger Games by Susanna Collins, which has the genre of dystopian. So these are the characters in the story. There are Katniss Everdeen, Peeta Mellark, Haymitch Abernathy, Rue, Keto, and President Snow. It tells the story of in a dystopian future, the country of Panem is formed from the remains of North America, ruled by a brutal capital and surrounded by 12 oppressed districts. Every year, as a reminder of their failed rebellion and to maintain power, the capital hosts the Hunger Games, a televised event where one boy and one girl from each district must fight to the death until only the winner remains. This serves as both punishment and entertainment for the citizens of the capital. The story centers on Katniss Everdeen, a 16-year-old girl from District 12, one of the poorest districts, who are skilled in hunting. She volunteers to take her younger sister Prim's place in the Hunger Games, and Peeta Mellark, Katniss' tribute partner from District 12. Katniss is joined by Peeta Mellark, the male tribute from District 12, who harbours a secret love for her. Throughout their journey to the capital, they are mentored by Haymitch Abernathy, a former fixture of the Hunger Games, who urges them to play up a romantic angle to gain sympathy and sponsorships from viewers. Inside the arena, Katniss quickly learns the brutal reality of the games. Katniss uses her hunting skills to survive and forms an alliance with Rue, a young girl from District 11. However, Rue is eventually killed and Katniss honors her by covering her body with flowers. As the games progress, a rule change is announced allowing two tributes from the same districts to win if they are the last one standing. Katniss searches for Peeta, who has been severely injured. She nurses him back to health, and together they play up their romance to gain favor from the audience, further angering the capital. In the final stage of the game, Katniss and Peeta face off against Cato, the last remaining tribute. They manage to defeat him, but the capital announced that the rule allowing two winners has been revoked. Refusing to kill each other, Katniss and Peeta decide to eat the poisoned berries in a suicide pact, forcing the capital to declare them both winners so as not to lose the entertainment value of the game. Though they have survived the game, Katniss knows their act of defiance has made them enemies of the capital. President Snow, the ruler of Panem, sees Katniss as a threat to his power, and her action will have far-reaching consequences beyond the arena. The Hunger Games by Susanna Collins is a powerful novel that delivers a strong message about power, injustice, and humanity. As a dystopian work, it effectively portrays a world where an authoritarian government uses violence and media manipulation as tools of control. Through the character of Katniss Everdeen, readers are drawn into the struggle of an individual forced to confront the cruelty of a system that treats human lives as entertainment. Another central theme is the exploration of morality and survival. Katniss, as the protagonist, is often confronted with dilemmas that force her to choose between preserving her humanity or surviving in a brutal system. In terms of narration, Collins' writing style is highly effective, allowing readers to enter Katniss' mind in an intimate way. The first-person perspective makes it easy for readers to feel Katniss' fear, anxiety, and internal conflicts, making her a relatable character despite the extraordinary situation. The second story is Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon, which is a romance drama genre. Everything Everything tells the story of Madeline Whittier, an 18-year-old girl. These are the characters in the story: Maddie's mother, Maddie's nurse, and Maddie's neighbor. Maddie Whittier, an 18-year-old girl who has lived her entire life confined to her house due to a rare disease known as severe combined immunodeficiency or SCID, which is essential makes her allergic to the world. Mary has accepted her situation, spending her days reading, studying, and interacting with her mother, Pauline, who loves her child dearly, and her nurse, Charla. The relationship, though loving, is built on tight control and fear, as Pauline is haunted by the loss of her husband and son in a car accident a few years earlier. The storyline takes a drastic turn when a new family moves into the house next door to Maddie, including a boy named Ollie. Maddie observes Ollie from her bedroom window and becomes fascinated by him. They start communicating through notes and eventually evolve into online chats. As their relationship deepens and Madeline falls in love with Ollie, her desire to explore the world is strong. Mary feels inspired by Ollie and begins to question her changed life. She feels love and a desire to explore the world outside her home. Mary takes a monumental risk and decides to leave her house for the first time to meet Ollie in person and go on a spontaneous trip with Ollie to Hawaii. However, her adventure has severe consequences when she falls seriously ill and Ollie rushes her back home. When Mary returned, her mother found out about her escape and was furious. Mary is also angry when she discovers that she may not have SCID. After reviewing medical records and seeing a new doctor, Mary learns that her mother faked her illness due to unresolved grief over the death of Mary's father and brother. This revelation shatters Mary's world and she decides to leave home to rebuild her life. Eventually, Mary finds hope again, reconnects with Ollie, and begins to live the life she always dreamed of. Nicola Yoon's Everything Everything is a compelling young adult novel that explores themes of love, freedom, and the impact of fear on one's life. The central character, Madeline, is a well-crafted protagonist whose emotional and physical confinement draws the reader into her world, making her eventual break from that world all the more impactful. The novel's unique format, blending traditional narration with diary entries, illustration, and text message, adds depth to Maddie's voice, reflecting the isolated yet rich inner life she has cultivated. The last story is Lord of the Flies by William Golding, which is a dystopian fiction centered on a group of British boys, Ralph, PG, Jack, and Simon, stranded on a deserted island. The story begins with a plane crash that leaves the boys stranded without adult supervision. They choose Ralph as the leader and PG as the advisor. Together, they symbolize order and reason, attempting to maintain structure by using a conch shell to call meetings and emphasizing the need to build a signal fire to attract rescue. Jack, another key character, initially supports Rob but gradually becomes obsessed with hunting and primal power. His aggressive nature takes over as he leads a group of boys to become hunters, painting their face and embracing savagery. The boys' fear of the mythical beast on the island heightens the tension. Although the beast is just a dead paratrooper stuck in the trees, it represents the internal savagery inside every boy. Simon, a sensitive and prophetic character, realizes this, yet his attempt to explain the truth to the others ends tragically. Simon, one of the kindest characters, is killed by Jack's group. PG, representing intellect and reason, is the next to fall. His death caused by Roger, who pushed a boulder off a cliff. When Jack and his followers fully turn to violence, they set fire to the island to capture Lab. However, the fire attracts the attention of a passing ship, which ends up saving them. When they were rescued, the children were shocked by the brutal act they had committed. Rob cried, realizing the loss of his friends and the loss of their innocence. William Golding's Lord of the Flies offers a chilling portrayal of human nature, exploring the fragility of civilization and the ease with which humans descend into savagery when societal rules are stripped away. Through the story of boys stranded on an island, Golding creates a microcosm of society where fear, power, and violence quickly replace order and cooperation. The novel's powerful use of symbolism, like the conch representing order, Peach's glasses, knowledge, and the Lord of the Flies, inner evil, illustrates the rapid decline from civilization to chaos. Each character embodies different aspects of society. Rob stands for leadership, Peachy for intellect, and Jack for the dangerous allure of power. Simon, as a figure of goodness, tragically represents the vulnerability of morality in the face of savagery. Everyone, that's all novels that I can be shared with you. Thank you for watching and see you soon.